going on, guys? Casual Gamer here today, and I am playing No Man's Sky, just released on the 9th for PS4, and I'm actually loving this game. This is a really fun game, and today I'm actually going to be making my first tip video. So this is going to be 5 tips in No Man's Sky that I use, and I want to pass on to you guys so you guys can be a little better at the game and have more fun and just enjoy it a little bit more. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is getting around the planets. It is a pain in the ass to try and get around these planets because look how slow you move. I'm going downhill and I'm still moving incredibly slow. This is just a walk, and then if you hold down R1 or if you hold down R3, you start sprinting, but you don't sprint for that long and you don't sprint that fast. And that was a big problem for me. I thought it was the biggest pain in the ass to get around these planets, but it's actually one of the most simple tactics you can do. Is if you hold down R1 and X at the exact same time, you will actually have like a little boost. It's kind of like that. Look how much faster I can get around this planet by using my boosts. How much ground I just covered doing that, rather than running all the way back there, which takes forever. But you also got to be careful because there is fall damage you can take if you go a little bit too high. See, as you can see, that boost, the R1 and X, is so helpful because what you just seen, I was just on that side of the cliff, and in a matter of 2 seconds, I was already over here on the other side, ready to explore this waypoint right here. The second tip, what I want to talk about, is uploading your discoveries through Atlas. This can be through plants, through rocks, through little depots like that over there, and or animals. And I just kind of do it for everything. Like this plant right here, I'll go ahead and scan, and it's gonna say analyzing. And then if I go ahead and press options on my PS4 controller, I can actually upload this discovery. I can upload this plant to Atlas so other players can see who discovered it and what it is. So to upload your discoveries, as you can see on the left hand side of the screen, it says rename and upload. I personally don't like naming my plants or planets or galaxies or anything. Not too sure why. I guess I'm not that creative of a guy. But I always hold down square and I always upload the discovery to Atlas. As you can see where it says upload, down below that it says upload discovery, upload to receive 500 units. And that's a free 500 units right there. That's going to be fine with me. And how you know you did it correctly is when you hear that units received, as you just heard, and also there's going to be a green check mark right next to the plant or right next to the waypoint you were just at. So I'm here at a new waypoint, and so what I'm going to want to go ahead and do, and this is still with the upload in the Atlas, so right here, you got to manually save your game, which isn't too bad, but also kind of sucks. But hold down square to save the game. This can bring you to a tiny little cutscene for a quick second. And after that cutscene, just do the same thing that I did with the plant, is just press down options. And then on the top is going to be the waypoints discovered. As you can see, I already discovered 4 of them right here. And then here's my 5th. I'm going to go ahead and press and upload to Atlas. And I received 1,000 units just like that. Look how easy that was. That's an easy way to make money too. Something else I wanted to talk about, and this is going to be tip number 3, is your hazardous protection. And if you don't know what that is, if you look on the left side of my screen with that snowflake, how my bar is going down, that's your hazardous protection no matter what planet you're on. My planet happens to be incredibly cold, so my bar is draining pretty quick, also because there's a storm. And if you don't know how to recharge, if you don't have any iron, like I need iron or just anything that's an oxidant, and I can replenish my bar. But if you are running out and you don't have much and there's not much around you, and if you see a waypoint, go ahead and head in here. And if you see, it's gonna say it's gonna be stabilizing. Temperature level stabilizing, and on the left hand side where it says storm, my bar is actually going up. And another cool little tip for the hazardous protection is a little shield. If you actually stay in your ships, if you stay around your ship, let's say there's like acid rain or there's a heavy storm, an extreme storm coming, and you're running out of your hazardous protection shield, you can go and just sit in your ship and it's pretty much just like the waypoint. It's just going to go ahead and automatically refill your bar, as you can see right here. And that's just another fun little tip. And also, you don't need to waste resources if you don't really need to. Tip number 4 is making money. And I get this question a lot from my friends who play this game. How do you make so much money in the game? I already bought a $2 million ship already, and I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description. And from one planet, I made 880,000 units. That's the currency in the game, and that's just basically just off of gold. And how to read all this basically. So if you go over here, I have a whole bunch of gold. I'm gonna go to my gold, and underneath the gold it says total value and the units. So for 250 shards of gold, I can get 550,000 units. And if you look underneath the total value, it's going to be 220. So each unit I collect of gold, it is valued at 220 units, which is awesome. But yeah, the only thing you're really, got the wrong thing. But what you're going to want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and start mining. And this is pretty much what I do. This is what I've been doing the past few days. This is how I'm getting so much money, just basically off of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and mine the rest of this just real quick. Alright, so I'm done mining that gold, and as you can see right here, I just have a shit ton of gold in my inventory. And basically what I like to do, how to stock up on your inventory and how to make sure you can get the maximum amount of money, which I'm not going to do for this because that's going to take an incredibly long time, and I don't have too much time still to be playing this. I got to go do some errands. But basically what I do, I'll find gold or something that's worth a little bit more than gold, and I just fill gold up on every single slot I can. So if I was running out of room, I would have gone probably rid of this bypass ship. And how do you get rid of it is if you hold down R3. But the problem is with that is it's going to be completely gone. So you don't get your resources back to create this bypass chip, but you do have to find this dagger again in a crate, which is kind of annoying. But I can also transfer it to my ship. And also another good thing too about the ship is I have 25 slots, and you start out I think with 16 in the beginning. But again, this is a $2 million ship so far. And what I do normally, as you can see with the gold right here, the ship can hold a little bit more, 250 more than your suit can. So what I do, if I'm starting to get too full in the gold and I feel like I want to get more gold, or there's more gold out there, I'll go ahead and just transfer all this over to my ship, and boom, more space for me. But with the ship, if you're too far away from the ship, as you can see right here, starship out of range, I cannot bring those back to me because how far away from my ship I am. I always like keeping a thing of petroleum on me just for my life support and anything else that requires an isotope to recharge. And then in order for you to get the money for your gold or whatever you have, you want to go ahead and make your way off to a space station. Basically just go off the planet, head up straight up into the air just real fast. And then if you look around, it should be yellow or oranges, as you can see right here, the space station. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to the space station just real quick. Alright, so once you've made your way to the space station, you want to go ahead and get out and head up these stairs over here. I never use the stairs. I always just kind of jetpack my way up there. And go ahead and go through these doors, and then off to the right or left, one of the two, is going to be, right here, is going to be a galactic space trade station. So you want to go ahead and hold down circle or square, and then you can either buy or sell. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and sell because I want to make money. So I'm going to sell items from my inventory. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to my starship inventory, and here's all the gold I've mined, and that's how much money I can get, 340,000 units, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down X to sell. And then over here, units received, and my points or my units just shot up enormously, which is awesome. And also another cool thing, another little tip about this is if it has a star right next to it. So if Dream has a star, that means it's pretty popular in that galaxy, or it's pretty popular in that solar system. So if you do find that, you're gonna want to go ahead and mine it, and you're gonna want to go ahead and sell it, just because it's a rare commodity around this galaxy, around the solar system. So tip number 5, and this is gonna be the final tip of this video, is I want to talk about landing and going down a cliff like this. So let's say you don't want to go all the way around, so I have to go all the way over there, then go down that hill, then I can head down here. But I don't want that, and I don't really have that much time to do that in if my health is low. So what you want to go ahead and do is jump off the cliff, and then right when you're about to impact, go ahead and hold X, and then you will land as softly as you can, and you won't even take any fall damage whatsoever. So that's a helpful tip right there. I was pretty pissed when I was like, damn it, I have to go all the way around, and I have to find somewhere I can safely jetpack down, or safely I can just drop down. Unfortunately, this is all the time I have for this video. I will be uploading more videos of No Man's Sky in due time. Not right away, not every day, but in due time when I find good gameplay. I don't want to keep putting up gameplay that's going to bore anybody. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like. Share this video with your friends. It could be helpful for them as well if they play No Man's Sky. But I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in the next video.